my channel. I'm Rachel, the owner and creator here at the Eclectic Cottage in Spokane, Washington. Today's Friday, and for today's video, I have a little bit of a mixed bag for you. The first part is going to be a furniture flip, and I'm really excited to show you the beautiful piece of furniture that I finished for today. And the second part of the video, if you have been following along, you know that I recently signed up with Redesign with Prima, and I received my October release, my very first order, and I took it out of the box, and I thought I would share all of the beautiful products that I received and that I now have available here in the cottage. I will be at some point getting them up on my website. It's just time consuming, and time is a commodity I have not had a lot of lately. So as soon as I have a chance to sit down, I will get those up and running on my website so that you can shop there. Anyway, they have some gorgeous things. I cannot wait to share them with you. So stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get to the video. So this is the bookcase I picked up recently at a yard sale for $5. It is solid wood. I think it's maple, not really sure, but it had definitely been kind of abused. It had several dings, dents, scratches, some stuff spilled on it at one point, and it was pretty filthy. So first step was giving it a good bath. I grabbed my crud cutter, sprayed it down really well, wiped all of that off, and once that was done, I sprayed it again with some clean water, wiped it back again just to make sure none of that crud cutter residue was left behind before I started painting. Now you can kind of see at the bottom there's some black marks. I'm not sure what that was spilled in this, but if I painted over them, I knew they were going to kind of stand out of the paint a little, so I decided to sand them off before I began painting. So this is me just sanding those little black marks away before I start painting. Then it was on to paint, and for this piece I'm using Sweet Pickins milk paint in the color Lantern. This is by far my favorite black. I absolutely love this color, and I gave the entire thing 2 good even coats of the Lantern paint. Now you can see I'm purposely not painting the back inside of this. I had a plan, but that changed because I received my Redesign by Prima order and decided to go a different route with the back of this. I took it outside and did sand the entire piece, which I forgot to hit the record button. Then I wiped it all back down to get rid of the sanding dust. I figured I'd show you me sanding the shelf just because I missed everything else. So this is me sanding the shelf with some 220 grit sandpaper and my orbital sander. I did distress the entire piece just a bit to bring back some of that beautiful maple color from underneath the black. So this transfer is why I changed my mind and decided to go this route instead of putting peel and stick wallpaper in the back of this. This transfer is called Rustic Charm. It's part of the brand new October Redesign with Prima release, and I absolutely love it. I started by placing the bottom piece, and I just lined up the bottom as best I could with the bottom of the bookcase, and then just carefully lined it up and then let it kind of lay down and stick itself to the back of this bookcase. Then I rubbed it down with my hand, and there you can see it's ready to go. I apologize for the angle, you guys, trying to get down inside this bookcase. I should have put my camera on the other side. I didn't even think about it, but what I'm doing here is just using the transfer stick to rub that transfer down into the back of this bookcase while I peel up that piece of vellum slowly and carefully, making sure that if I accidentally lift any of the transfer, I lay that back down and rub again and make sure that it sticks. Then it's on to aligning the top piece with the bottom. So what I did here is I cut a little bit of the backer off so that I had a place to start, and then I peeled the rest of the backing off once I had the transfer completely aligned where I needed it to be. Thankfully, they make it pretty obvious exactly where the top piece needs to go, so lining them up isn't very difficult. Once I've got it carefully laid back down, I went over the whole thing with my transfer stick and then began at one corner, just slowly rubbing that transfer stick into the transfer and slowly peeling that vellum piece up. Usually I do about half one way and then I'll start in the opposite corner and work my way back towards the middle. I find this makes it a little bit easier. So finally get it all down, and then I did cut off a small piece of the vellum and went back over this to burnish that transfer down into the paint. And there it is, all attached. Once that was done, I still needed to seal my paint, and for that I'm using Sweet Pickins oil wax in black. I really like the combo of the black oil wax over the lantern paint. I think it makes it look even better than just the paint by itself. And so I go over the entire piece using just a chip brush and put one even coat everywhere. Then I let that set for about 15 minutes and then come back and carefully wipe it all back off of the piece. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 rounds to get all of the excess oil wax off, but you really don't want anything left behind when you're finished. You can see here what a wonderful image I'm left with. No halos, it's just a nice sharp image against that beautiful black color. Once I'm done getting all the excess oil wax off of this piece, it is finished, and I absolutely love how this bookcase came out. Hey guys, so I just finished unpacking all of my redesign order and wanted to share it with you, all of the beautiful products that I got. This is all of the October release with the exception of one little item, and there are some absolutely gorgeous things not only for fall but for Christmas too. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to try and run through them fairly quickly so that this video isn't too terribly long. So we're going to start with the molds. And we got quite a few of them. There were a lot in this release. And so I'm going to start with these ones. This is called Loggers Lodge 1 and 2. They're these beautiful antler molds. Really pretty. So there's one that goes one way and one that goes the other. Also lots of flowers. Just a really beautiful set that you could use for a lot of different decor things. I like this release because a lot of the items coordinate with each other, which is really great if you're building displays or vignettes for Christmas. So that's those. This one's called Wooden Nutcracker. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Lots of cute little nutcrackers. I've seen people use these as little ornaments attached to Christmas presents, which I thought was fun. Tree Sparkling Season. Look at how beautiful that is. So much detail to this tree. This would be fun to put on just about anything for Christmas. There is a poinsettia. This one's called Crimson Blooms. There is, let me pick some of these up. This one's called Santa's Sleigh, and it has a little Merry Christmas in there, which is kind of neat. Elegant Archangel, so some angels, really pretty. Holly Jolly Holidays. I could see you could make a wreath with this. You could just use it as a border. All sorts of different ideas for that one. These two are probably my favorites. This one's called Wonder Gems, and The neat thing about these is they have a little loop built in, so you can just hang them from your tree once they're done. So you can make really cute ornaments with these. And this one is snowflakes, the same thing. So many beautiful options for this. I think they're gorgeous. And then Katja has her own series through Redesign, and these are all hers. This one is called Lavish Swirls. Just this really pretty, beautiful swirl medallion. This one's called Imperial Intricacy. Just a really pretty decor piece. And then this one is called Majestic Flourish. This one's probably my favorite, and it kind of reminds me of Christmas a little. So I just thought this was so pretty. So that is the molds for this go round. They had some that had come out before the October release, and I grabbed these. I think they're more for chocolate cake decorating, but I thought these mushrooms were just adorable, so I grabbed it. So I will have a few of these for sale as well. And then I'll do decoupage papers. There were 3 different papers this go around. This one is called Cedar Creek, and it, again, with the antler theme. I don't know if you can see, it's got all these really pretty antlers, gorgeous colors in this. There's coral and green and cream and brown, just all sorts of beautiful things. And then this one is one of their new sets of paper. So in these you actually get 3 different pieces of decoupage paper. I'm not going to take them all out because that would make a mess, but you can kind of see there's one that has like little vignettes, one that has trees that kind of is more of a landscape format, and then or vertical format, and then this one that's got kind of an old-fashioned Christmas tree and a Santa. So really kind of neat that you get 3 different coordinating papers in one pack. And then this is one of their fiber papers, and it's beautiful. Love the colors on this. It's got these, it's a black background, which is kind of fun. And then it's got these beautiful fruits and flowers and everything. Very, very pretty. So that's it for the papers. Then there were transfers. Actually, I think there's a stencil in here somewhere. Yep, here it is. So there's a stencil that also has the antlers in it. It's right here. So how fun is that, with like some echinacea poking out and little flowers and things. Just really pretty. And then the transfers. So there are MIDI transfers, which are these smaller ones that come in 3 sheets. This one's called Willow Way. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So the 3 different coordinating sheets. Kind of goes back again to that antler theme. This one is called Seasonal Splendor. So very pretty orangey tones and peach tones and some creams. Lots of green. And then the maxi transfers, which are 2 12 by 12 inch sheets. This one's called Autumnal Bliss. Really pretty. Look at the colors in that, so pretty. And then this one again plays with the big transfer they used on the bookcase. This one is called Prairie House, and so it's these beautiful, beautiful colors again. So, and of course antlers. I even got some faux antlers from Hobby Lobby to mix in to some of my greenery when I build my Christmas displays here at the cottage. So, and then there were 2 ones that are specifically for Christmas. This one's called Holiday Traditions, and it's got tons of kind of vintage Christmas scenes, which I thought was really, really pretty. So many different ideas you can use for that. And then this one is called Christmas Memories. Again, kind of a vintage look to it. It's got the little pickup truck, Christmas tree, some garland, berries, all sorts of cute stuff for Christmas. So that is the smaller transfers. And then there were some larger ones. Obviously, you saw me use the one, this one called Rustic Charm on my bookcase. So this one is here. It came in 2 sheets, has Welcome Home on it. I just love this transfer. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, we'll do this one. This one's called Harvest Hues. It's this beautiful autumnal kind of look. Very, very pretty. Comes in 2 sheets like the others. I love this dresser that they did with it. I think that's just beautiful. So that's that one. Then there were 2 by Katja. And these have gold foil in them, which is fun. I haven't used one of these yet. This one's called Les Roses. Or Les Rose, I don't know. Les Roses, I would assume. So that's kind of what it looks like. It comes in these different sheets. It has the roses in the middle, and then kind of that gold foil that transfers onto your piece, which is interesting. Like I said, I can't wait to use one. I haven't yet. And then this one, which is definitely more of a full look as far as that gold goes. And then you can see here it is on a black background and then on the white background. So again, these are absolutely gorgeous when I've seen them used by some of the creators on Facebook. So can't wait to use them myself. Then we did Redesign coordinated with Annie Sloan, and they created a transfer that is Annie Sloan's, and this one is called Flower Garland. I'm sorry about all the traffic noise today. I don't know, it's Friday, so maybe everybody's on the way somewhere fun. But anyway, this is just a really pretty very feminine, beautiful transfer. The neat thing about this one is it comes in all these sheets, but you could cut this into just one little piece to use on the front of a little cabinet. There are just a million ways you could use this transfer, so it's really pretty. And then this one I actually got for free. If you ordered so much, you got a free transfer. Well, I got 2 of these and then a few other little products I'm going to show you. So, but it comes in all these different pieces, and so again, lots of different things that I could use this on. So that's that. And then I think that's it. I did get 3 of these. These are their breast cancer awareness transfers. Now, I cannot sell this transfer. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are with this. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video, but I can use this on a project and then sell the project and donate money to breast cancer awareness. So I'm gonna look into it and figure out exactly what the rules are, and then I can't wait to use this. It's beautiful. It's an absolutely gorgeous transfer. It's got all these beautiful flowers and very pretty words, little kind of uplifting statements and sayings. So a really neat little way to kind of pay homage to those that have survived breast cancer and make a little bit of money to go to breast cancer awareness. So a really neat project. And then let's see, these were my other free items, and I have never used these before. These are liquid acrylic. The color is called Nude. I'll show you a little closer. So I don't know exactly how to use them. I will figure it out though. And this is chalk paste, and the color is called Desert Rose. And again, this is new to me. So at some point I will use these chalk pastes and figure out exactly what they're for. And it is my intention at some point to have the entire Redesign line. And these are part of that. So I really kind of do need to figure out how to use them. So anyway, that is it from here. Wish me luck trying to get all of this stuff together and on this little shelf and around this little shelf. That should be fun. And I hope you liked the video today. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. I so appreciate that. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you think about subscribing to my channel. Then you can just hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I would love to hear your thoughts on my beautiful new product and my bookcase that I did. So comment below and let me know if you have any questions or anything. I would like to hear from you guys. And for Tuesday's video, I have a couple of tables, little end tables I've been working on. Those should be there. And I'm really hoping to get to play with some of the things that I just showed you. So we'll see. That is my goal. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. It is Friday. And I will see you back here on Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.